Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of the Jimmy Muitt Challenge. Tough episode, the last episode. Lost a lot of games. We've actually played 2 games since then, off camera. We've got a win away at Eastbourne Borough and we drew. So we're going into a tough game today against Hemel Hempstead. And before we do that, we're just going to have a look at some of the stats. So, statistically, Jimmy Muitt, top scorer, 10 goals, 5 assists, 2 player of the matches. Jack Barnum, as you can see, Jimmy has played every minute of every game, as was the challenge set. Jack Barnum, 9 goals, 2 assists. Neil McManus, for some reason, I've taken him out the team. He's going to be starting centre mid. So we've got something wrong there. Let me just have a little look. Because he's doing well. I don't want to take him out. There we go. Swap him and him. Well, that's not an ideal start. This is a stream. But hey, there we go. That's live. Okay. And very quickly, just look at the competition. So we got knocked out of the FA Cup, which was really disappointing. I think we're down in 15th, did it say? Yeah, but we are only 6 points off the playoffs. And with so many games left to play, you can see us with a chance of still doing that. FA Trophy, couldn't give less of a... What's the word I'm looking for? Couldn't care less. Okay, and just to show you that those other 2 we played off stream was a win away at Eastbourne Borough, and they scored late on, which was really worrying. And then an away draw with Havant and Waterlooville, which is pretty much a good result. So, into the next game. I'm going to play those 2 games there. Dulwich Hamlet away is the second game. Hemel Hempstead at home is the first game. Going straight in. Jake Gallagher's injured, or he's got an injury. So I've decided to rest him for this game, with it being the home game. Home games on this game... I don't know, I haven't played with a team yet that's able to win away games consistently, so we'll have to wait and see. Even with the teams when I've played my other save and I've gone on to win, well, I've done the Pentagon Challenge where you've got to win all the Champions Leagues, the Asian one, the African one, the European one, the two Americans, North and South America, and still can't find a way to get consistent wins away from home. I found a way to draw them, but that's not really enough. You're better off winning 1 or 2 and losing a couple trying to win them. So we'll see how we get on here. Hemel, who are not doing bad in the league. I'll wait and say they're playing a 4-3-3. Obviously, we're still playing our 4-4-2. And we're the team in red and white. And they're in green now. This looks like it might be problematic. He skipped past one there. He's come inside way too easy. And he's absolutely smashed it top bins. Oh, so that's good fun, isn't it? Cuts inside. Plays a little 1-2. Plays it forward, sorry. Gets it set back. Yeah, it was a little 1-2. And smashes it like Ronaldinho into the top corner. And he plays for Hemel. So that's good. As you can see, up to that point, we'd had the shots on target. But hey-ho, that's not how the game works. You really need to try and get back to being consistent again, because we were brilliant at the start, and I didn't change anything. Perhaps, I'm trying to think, but we never ever get particularly bad stats. So it's not even like you can root out the problem and take that person out. I've changed the keeper around because Poke had made a number of... They weren't glaring errors, but they were just annoying ones. Like he kept kicking the ball straight to the opposition from goal kicks, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. That's another goal. Brilliant. So that's 2-0 down. You'd probably think that's the game done as well. The way that we're playing at the moment is just shocking. Cross comes in. Header. Easy goal. As you can probably remember, at the start, our set pieces were brilliant. And now... How are we not scoring that? And now, set pieces, we can't score from them, as you can just see. And we can't defend from them. So that's a pretty bad mixture. Just smashed forward to nobody when I've not told him to do that, so that's brilliant. Oh, well, you can save those ones, which look like they should definitely go in. I think so. Second half, I'm just gonna let them try and sort it out themselves. I've tried everything else, so I'm just gonna go clean slate. Go and fix it yourselves. You lot caused these problems. Go and fix it. Not even gonna talk to you. No, nothing from me. Off you go. You got us into this horrible mess. What position are we in currently? We must be probably even further down. Oh, yuck. Alright, we're still in 15th. We've got a little bit of a gap. Thank goodness we won that Eastbourne Borough game. But we're looking for top... I mean, I want to get promoted, but... we're looking at that top half. So what's that? 24 teams, so 12th. So we're not that far off where we would want to be at the end of the season. What's he given there? Corner. I'll change it and go attacking. Loads of yellow cards. For some reason, we just love a yellow card. I haven't got that set on. It all came down to when we lost our first game. And then after that, no, I think I'm talking nonsense because we'd lost a couple of games at the start of the season, but we just lost our momentum for some reason, and then after that, we just really struggled to get any form. Can't put a string of games together. Oh, that's good. Oh, brilliant. So that's a red card. Perfect. That's just what we wanted. Yeah, great. So, well done, you chump. I'll take him off and put Sammy in there and bring the young lad in there. And best thing I can do. So that's good, isn't it? That's perfect. Just what you want at home. We're just starting to slip behind. Need to put a little run together. Try and catch up. We're playing Dulwich next. So we'll have to wait and see. Not ideal at all. Go on, Dean. What you got to say? Don't be too hard on them. Oh, great. Well done. Yeah, don't be too hard on them. Failures. Absolute failures. As you can see, Jimmy Muitt's played every minute. I think he's the only person. As was the challenge. What could be interesting is if Jimmy carries on scoring goals, perhaps somebody might try and buy him, and then we'd have a decision to make whether, if somebody bought him, have we done our job? If a pro club bought him, have we done our job? Or if somebody bought him, do we become manager of that team? And then take him on and see if we can keep progressing. We'll wait and see. Fans are going to absolutely lambast me, so that's brilliant. Oh, cool. He could do with a rest. And then, we've got 14 days until that next match, so I'm going to try and skip it forward as quickly as I can. Let's see how quickly we can get that to go forward. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know, if Jimmy's going to be one of the top scorers in the team, although be it the team isn't that successful, I don't know what we would do with that. I think we'd have to put it to a poll to see what the viewers and the subscribers want to see. We'll see how long we can get this done in. If it takes longer than a minute, I might have to put a second video together. It's going fairly quickly. There'll be so many people moaning at me after this. Oh, it's going fast now. How long is that taking? It's only taking 10-15 seconds per day, so that's fine. Our best player is away on international duty again, so that's fantastic. That's what it was. Everything was fine, and then the young lad from Malaysia, he went on international duty, and we lost that game after he was away. And then the left back, I think he's from Sierra Leone, he went on to international duty at the same time, and it absolutely stitched us up. Just lost all of our form. I think we played 2 or 3 games in that time. I was really disappointed to lose that FA Cup game at home to Maidenhead. They've beaten us twice this season, so I wasn't surprised, but I was really disappointed because if we'd won that, just getting into the first round, you get a massive wedge of cash. So that's disappointing. But these games are good. These days are flying by now, so we should be into the next match in no time. We really need to win that game if we want to kind of catch up with the rest of that pack. But like I said, we're not even halfway into the season yet, and if you'd offered us that, I think it's roughly where Dorking and it were in real life until the whole season got suspended. It's just been confirmed today that it's suspended indefinitely. So, I mean, for the winners and the people that are league leaders, they're not going to be happy, but for the people down the bottom, they might see it as a little bit of a reprieve. So, right, let's have a look. Let's get into this game. Come on. I was going to look at it and perhaps change things up, but I've actually got my best team in the best positions to play, so I don't really know. Oh, great. So we've got him suspended, so he's out. Got my only left-back away on internationals and my best centre-back away. So Sammy comes in at centre-back. He'll do a great job, we know that. Jake's back in at centre-mid. Bossing at centre-mid. We need a left-back. Who did we play last time? Philpott? Yeah, Philpott. He goes in there. And then the other, we'll put him in there. I'm going to put Poke back in goal, I think. And we'll start with Pryor up front as a target man. And we'll see if we can get Jimmy some goals. So as I said, if you look at the season, we're trying to get Jimmy goals and we're trying to progress with him. Then on a personal note, he's having a pretty good season. He's our top scorer, chipping in with a few assists, etc. But if you're looking at it from a team point of view, I think you feel like you're underachieving if you're not at least in the playoffs. Let's skip through this. Right, come on. Here we go. 15th. They're up to 12th. We get a win here. That could be that little jump start that we need to kick on. I'll go a little bit more cautious. Oh, Lord, here we go. See, if they win a header... Oh, here we go. From our... Oh, go on. Please. Oh, minging. If they win the header from our goal kicks, they always get an attack from it. If we win the header from their goal kicks, somehow they still get the ball. So it can be a bit frustrating, this game, and it's pretty predictable as well. So, saying that, I mean, we've thrown it straight to their goalkeeper. You absolute helmet. So I should have scored one in from our set piece. Then Sammy Erlabs, what are you doing there, pal? It's got nicked by Danny Mills, coached him. Runs past the keeper. Keeper doesn't bother saving that. Good job I challenged him. And then Mills just taps it into an empty net. So we're 1-0 down, 20 minutes in. Brilliant. We're cursed, I think, at the moment. I'm just going to go attacking. Oh, no, maybe not. I'll wait and see what happens. We're cursed at the moment. No matter what I do, we're cursed. If I do the stream, we just lose. If I do it behind closed doors, we might get a win here and there, but we're just not consistent. So I might consider going 5 at the back, but we haven't really got the... Foul him. Jimmy. We haven't really got the personnel to go 5 at the back. Because we haven't really got a right wing back. Might be able to try convert someone. We might look at that for the next stream then, because I have to change something. They're playing a 4-4-2. We're playing a 4-4-2. So tell me how they're that much better than us. Danny Mills. Again, coached him when he was at Whitehawk. absolute club legend. He's a good bloke as well. He's a proper good bloke. Not when he scores 2 goals against you though. Sorry, make that. I was gonna make that 3. What a nightmare! Oh, what a cross! Straight to their player, Danny Mills. This can't seem to get any consistency with the team whatsoever. 2-0 down away. We're still only 15th. That shows us that little barrier we've got. I think I'd snap your hand off for 12th now in the league, I think. Might be hard. Not going to be able to bring anyone in January because I spent all of our money. In fact, I spent over all of our budget. So, might have to get rid of some of them high wages. Jimmy's one of the highest earners, so obviously can't get rid of him. We haven't scored in a while. Look at that. No shots on target. Let's just do... Oh. Is this going to be a lifeline? Go on, Sam. Lay some beard through. Oh, gosh. There we go. Whip it in. Jimmy Muitt. Barn door. Couldn't hit a barn door. Well, to be fair, he's got a half decent rating, so you can't. Why is it doing that nonsense? No, I can't do subs like that. Why am I trying to do subs like that? Trying not to lose my mind. Come on, Ray. In the middle there. Good boy. I'll go 3-4-2. Come on, Philpott. There we go. I'll bring on Buchanan just because he's having an absolute moan up. Offers literally nothing but moans all day. And I'll bring on Jack Barnum. Like that. There we go. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get a goal and put ourselves back into it. This would be good timing. No, we've thrown it straight to the goalkeeper again, who plays it out. Somebody white runs through. Saved. Good save. Around the corner. Still haven't had a shot on target. Oh, there we go. There's a shot on target, but... Win the header. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not watching that. That is nonsense. Just as we've got a little buffer there. Oh, here's another goal. Oh, we saved it. Fair play. If you didn't catch that, soz. So, we have this little buffer down here on them, and then Slough have got the buffer on us. Oh, it's good. It's only down to 3 points now. That is not ideal at all. So, yeah, pretty much the rules are whatever I do doesn't work. So that's good fun. Counting down the clock, 3-0, another loss. Luckily, we're breaking it up with a win and a draw every so often, but if not, I would be banging trouble. Right, that's the end of the game. Dressing room, I'll just shout at them all again. That seems to get a reaction. What shall I say? I have nothing specific to say right now, but I'll say it angrily. Yeah, whatever. And that's us. See you in the next episode, fellas.